Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. I've had this one for over a year and I finally figured out how to do it. We're given a wood chunk like a cutting board. You want to cut this into two identical parts which fit together to form a complete square board. How would you solve this thing? If you want to try it on your own, pause it right now because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First thing I decided to do was put a grid over it. Now you can see it broken down into 12 by 9 blocks. 9 times 12 is equal to 108, and there are 8 blocks taken out of the middle of this. So if there's 100 blocks total, that means the square needs to be 10 by 10. And right now the base is equal to 12. So let's count over 10 blocks and mark this space. We want these 10 blocks to be the bottom of our wood cutting board. And then since this is equal to 9, we have to add 1 row down here. We can do that by cutting this all the way across here, bringing this chunk down, and bring it over here. So now we have this base of 10 and this height of 10. So we just got to make sure and leave these right here. I think I want to clean this up a little bit and let's look at it here. We need this stuff to end up right here. There's 8 spots right here. So let's count over 8 spots and draw this right here. And we can bring this down and over. And then we can do the same thing again. Let's cut this and this. And we can bring this down and over. And then I guess same thing again. And these are 4 pieces, so they're gonna fit in nicely right there. And then these 2 pieces are gonna fit right here. So we can bring those down and over. Now what do we do from here? Let's mark all of this so we can see that clearly. And we're gonna need another 8 from here to go here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make this cut and we can cut this over to here. So these are the 8 pieces that are going to go here. So let's break them out and over. So now we got to do 6 pieces and then it'll be 4 and then 2. So we can just make all of these cuts right here. Now let's bring down the whole chunk and slide it in. And now we have the complete 10 by 10 square board. And these 2 pieces are congruent with each other. We can look at those. Let's get rid of the grid and break them apart. And let's compare the 2 pieces. They are congruent to each other. They're identical cuts. So this is the answer to the question. When you cut them just like this, you get 2 identical pieces that form a complete square. How exciting. Wasn't that a fun one?